What is up, guys? EJ here, back with another video, and today it's going to be my Blu-ray DVD update for February 28th, 2018. So yeah, I've got 7 new Blu-rays to show you, all from 2016. Still working on my wish list from a couple years ago. Sort of a mix of action, thrillers, in this update. Not the best movies of a couple years ago, but some good stuff in here. Certainly movies that I still enjoyed. So let's get into it. So up first, we have Allied. Yeah, directed by Robert Zemeckis and starring Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard. Yeah, interesting World War II thriller. As you know, I'm a huge fan of all things to do with World War II. I enjoyed this film. It was a little sort of spelled out for you too much. Like they sort of explained at the beginning what a spy does and stuff like that. I thought it was a little bit too on the nose as far as when they first meet and they first sort of hook up, and she's explaining him what he has to do, and it's like we've seen spy movies for years and years. We know what's going on pretty much. Yeah, of course they get together and become married, and of course she is a suspected double agent working for the enemy. Really sleek, good looking film. Some good action scenes. The two of them are great together. I like Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard a lot. Not a great film, but I still enjoyed it immensely, as of course I'm a fan of this period of history and this genre in general. That is Allied. Alright guys, moving on, we have the first of a couple of sequels I got in this update. We have Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, directed by Edward Zwick. Of course, Tom Cruise returning in his role as a sort of military policeman detective. Yeah, cool thriller again. Big fan of Tom Cruise, and I like the first Jack Reacher a lot. I like that film quite a bit. Kobe Smulders good in this as well. She's like a military official who gets accused of treason, gets framed for treason, and enlists the help of Jack Reacher to help her out, stop a government conspiracy, that kind of thing. Yeah, good, fast-paced action, cool opening. I like the opening a lot. Yeah, like I said, I like the first one quite a bit. This one not as much as the first one, but still enjoyable sequel. Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. Alright, up next, sadly a genre that doesn't get much play these days, but I still like westerns, and I kind of enjoyed this film, Jane Got a Gun. Yeah, sort of taking a play on the great Aerosmith song, Janie's Got a Gun. Love that song. But yeah, interesting western, directed by Gavin O'Connor, starring the always watchable Natalie Portman. Been a huge fan of her forever. Yeah, in this film, Noah Emmerich plays a husband. He comes home riddled with bullets from this gang that I think he runs with, that's led by Ewan McGregor. Good to see him in a film like this. Good as a villain in this. And Jane enlists the help of an old friend or old enemy, played by Joel Edgerton, to help fend off this gang. Yeah, cool film. I liked it. Didn't really do that well. Nobody really paid attention to it when it came out. Natalie Portman in a western, but I still enjoyed it. Jane Got a Gun. Alright guys, moving on. Again, another sequel, the 5th in the franchise. We have Jason Bourne. Yeah, Matt Damon, of course, reprising his role as CIA operative Jason Bourne. I guess the Bourne legacy with what's his name, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, didn't do that great, so they're like, oh, we got to bring back Matt Damon. Of course, Paul Greengrass directs again, who directed Bourne Supremacy and Bourne Ultimatum, 2 really terrific films. This one not as good as those two. Probably on par with Bourne Legacy. I didn't hate Bourne Legacy, but still, Matt Damon kicking ass, obviously taking names. Still good fun. Yeah, who else is in this? Alicia Vikander. Um, Julia Stiles reprises her role briefly. Tommy Lee Jones, Vincent Cassell, great French actor. Always enjoy watching him. That is Jason Bourne. Alright, up next we have a film that really did not do well, and considering the talent behind it, kind of a shame. But I still sort of enjoyed it. And that is Live by Night. Written and directed by Ben Affleck. Certainly not the success he was hoping for after the likes of Argo and The Town. Yeah, sort of a gangster mafia picture. Plays a sort of mobster with a kind heart who goes from Boston to Tampa down in Florida to run illegal one. Yeah, interesting film. Good supporting cast. People like Elle Fanning, Chris Cooper, Sienna Miller. But yeah, not a great film. Live by Night. Certainly not Ben Affleck's finest hour in recent years. That is Live by Night. Alright guys, moving on. We have another sequel, and that is London Has Fallen. Of course, the sequel to Olympus Has Fallen. Gerard Butler returning as a Secret Service agent sworn to protect the president, played by Aaron Eckhart. This time it takes place in London, following the funeral of the British Prime Minister. Yeah, that opening action scene where the terrorists sort of take everybody out, and that's a really, really good scene. From then on, it sort of delves into your usual action fare, but I still enjoyed it. I like these two movies, Olympus Has Fallen as well. A load of fun. Yeah, I liked when those two films came out, White House Down, the two action White House movies. I actually liked White House Down more than Olympus Has Fallen, but I liked them both. But yeah, the sequel, of course. Yeah, co-starring people like Morgan Freeman. Who else is in this? Melissa Leo, Robert Forster, Rhoda Mitchell. Enjoyable stuff. Gerard Butler, not great. I watched Geostorm last month. That was kind of funny seeing Gerard Butler up in space. But yeah, London Has Fallen. Pretty cool, fun action sequel. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked the first one as well. That is London Has Fallen. Alright, last but not least, another sequel. Again, I like the first one better. Sort of goes without saying with these movies. But that is Now You See Me 2, with the cool lenticular slipcover. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, most of the original cast returns. Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Mark Ruffalo, Morgan Freeman again, Dave Franco. The main reason I don't really like this as much as the first one is because Isla Fisher gets replaced by Lizzie Kaplan in this movie. I like Lizzie Kaplan as an actress. She's fine. She's in Allied, I forgot to mention as well. But I'm a huge fan of Isla Fisher, and I liked her a lot in the first movie. Of course, about a group of magicians stealing money from the rich and powerful, sort of putting on these great shows for the public, all sort of wrapped in mystery, and there's a sort of twist at the end. Daniel Radcliffe in this film as well. Yeah, I liked it just fine, but like I said, I liked the first one quite a bit. Now You See Me. Just watched Woody Harrelson in LBJ last night. Interesting performance, of course, about his role as president following the assassination of JFK in that film. Yeah, always a great actor, Woody Harrelson. Just always fun, interesting actor. Takes on different roles. Jesse Eisenberg perfectly fine in these movies. Mark Ruffalo, who I've never been a huge fan of, is okay. Morgan Freeman, of course, picking up a paycheck like he does in London Has Fallen. But yeah, that is Now You See Me Too. So those are the 7 movies I picked up, all from 2016. Still working on my wish list from a couple years ago. So yeah, let me know if you've seen any of these movies, what you think of them. I'll have another update hopefully next week. So look forward to that. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see ya.
Bond. James Bond.